Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is Coops6899. I haven't made a video for a while. Yeah, this is, just like a, sort of an update, let you guys know I'm still here. Yeah, kind of a random video. But, yesterday I was sick, but I still went. I went to the Texas Renaissance Festival with my family. It was pretty fun, and I got a new knife, and it is now my one of my new favorites. It is a new hunting knife, and it is called a Damascus steel knife. It's pretty cool. It's now my new thickest and longest blade. That wasn't supposed to mean. I didn't mean to make that sound wrong, but it did. But here. This is my thickest one, the 2006 Winchester, right here. It was a gift from my grandpa. I think you can see, yeah, well, here. You can see that it says Winchester. You can't quite see the 2006, but it says 2006 Winchester right there, with the horse and the guy with the whip. But yeah, this is my thickest one, about by thickness, I don't mean thickness like that, I mean thickness like this. So like, not like that, like this. Like, by length, I mean like how long it is, like that. And thickness, I mean like that. But yeah, the thickness is about 1 inch. And my longest one, which I never showed you guys, was this stiletto that my grandpa gave me when I went over to Spokane for the summer. Yeah, it's a stiletto. It pops out. Yeah, I don't think you guys got the whole thing. It is partly broken because my grandpa got it, or hawked it off a guy for like $10. Right here you go. Yeah. It looks way cooler if you're looking at it. From my POV point of view, if you don't know what that means. It says stiletto. Maybe I shouldn't have had the light on. Oh, cool. See that focus? That focuses on the blade, and then I move it down, it's on my bed. But never mind that. Stiletto. Damn you, like, oh, here, maybe you guys can see it. Yeah, whatever. This is not a normal stiletto. Stilettos are supposed to be double-edged. This one is not double-edged. This side right here is not edged. This side is, and stilettos are not supposed to have teeth or saw blades on them. This is more like teeth, but they're not supposed to have that. They're just supposed to be edged on each side, but this one is not, and it is broken because it is missing a screw that, see it wobbling. So you can probably see it better from here. It like wobbles. That's not me moving it from side to side. That's actually it wobbling right here. See that? But yeah, it is like missing it. No, it's missing a screw, and to be tightened, it takes like this. I don't know, this wrench thing that like it's so small that I don't even know how they tightened it, but here, let me take it back out. Yeah, what? This is called a. Let me move these to the side. I probably shouldn't be getting those on my phone charger. Magnifying glass. Yes, that is a magnifying glass. It makes things bigger, look bigger, appear bigger. Here. Maybe you guys can see the Winchester better. See how it's small, and then it gets bigger. Nah, you guys probably can't see it. But anyway, this is my new favorite knife. It is my biggest and longest. Yeah. Here, let me open it up and show you guys what it looks like. It looks really cool. It is a marbles Damascus steel knife. The handle right here is made out of some kind of deer antler, something that the Indians would have hunted. That is what the blade looks like. See how, like, it kind of looks like when you cut open a tree or whatever and you see the rings, but that's kind of how it is on these knives. Damascus steel was first made by Indians, not Native American Indians, like Indian Indians, like red dot forehead Indians. Not to be racist, but like they live in India, Indians. And it was sold to, oh crap, I think I just cut a hole in my sheets. Nope, never mind. But it was made by those Indians, and they sold them to the, like the English people, and they made swords out of them and stuff. But this right here, I got it at the Renaissance Festival. The steel, the steel was folded 30 times over, which makes it very strong, and it is whenever you fold metal, it makes it stronger. So like when you're, pounding it on the anvil, and then you like bend it, and then you pound it again and you make it that shape again, and then you bend it over, and then pound it back into that shape. Every time you do that, it makes it stronger. And this was folded over 30 times, which makes it really strong. And Damascus steel, I'm not sure how they quite make it, or I'm not quite sure how they make it, but Damascus steel is so strong, it's supposed to make the knife super sharp, which this is super sharp, because I almost cut myself trying to, like, get this knife in the throwing position because the handle is heavy. And I almost cut, like, this part right here of my thumb, or between my thumb and index finger. But the knife is really strong, and it is really sharp. And I was told by the guy at the Renaissance Festival who sold it to me that if the knife ever gets dull, do not use a regular whetstone, because I was reading about this online too, that if you use a regular whetstone, that the sharpness will actually go down more than it is getting sharper. So if you try to sharpen a Damascus steel knife with a regular whetstone, you're just messing up the blade more than you're helping it. You have to use one of those whetstones that they artificially make nowadays. They artificially make whetstones that have diamond inside of them, and the diamond makes the blade sharper than a regular whetstone would. But yeah, so like this knife right here exceeds the sharpness that a regular whetstone can give, so you need a whetstone with a diamond whetstone, pretty much. Or it's not really diamond whetstone, it's like it has like diamond flakes on it or whatever. Here's the sheath. It's completely made out of leather, besides, the metal button. This knife is pretty heavy, the handle, and the blade, or the handle weighs more than the blade, but it is my longest blade, or has the longest edge, longer than the stiletto, and it is thicker than the Winchester. The base of the Winchesters, yeah, it's like way thinner, and I like how this knife goes to a curve, like it's like cut a steak with this, like when it comes to a curve. I like how it's not straight like this one, and because like this one right here, I like it, but I don't like how it like goes down, it like curves downward, and the blade curves upward. Like, I like how they both curve upward on this. Hold up. this was $60. Yeah, I was also told not to leave it in the sheath because the leather can ruin the blade, but yeah, that's all I have to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. I'm Forrest Gump. No. But yeah, all joking aside, it's my new favorite. Comment, rate, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Coop6899 out.